Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we will be reviewing WWE Monday Night Raw, Raw on Netflix, 1 year anniversary, and then we're going to give some of my predictions, who I think is going to win, who do I think is going to return, what any plot twists, and all of that nature. So let's get started. There is only 3 matches announced, so these are the 3 matches that are announced. We have the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Maxxine Dupri, the champion, versus Becky Lynch, the challenger. The Kabuki Warriors, the champions, versus Rhiyo, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky, the challengers. And then, which more than likely should be the main event, the best in the world, CM Punk versus the badass Bron Breakker. This is taking place live in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And it is a Stranger Things theme. So however they're going to have that work out, we'll just have to see and find out. So the first match we're going to start off with is Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch. I think this match is going to be really good. I have faith in Maxxine. I have faith in Becky. I have faith that this match will deliver. This match can end 3 different ways. And they all involve AJ Lee. This match can Becky Lynch can win by cheating, and after she wins by cheating, AJ Lee comes out and attacks Becky or distracts Becky, whatever the case may be, and then that starts the Becky and AJ rivalry. They could also just do the same route they did how Maxxine won the championship, which was Becky Lynch doing something, and then AJ music hits, and then that distracted Becky, and Maxxine capitalized. That will build AJ and Becky more, but I don't think they should go that route because that's not going to help Maxxine as a champion. That's not going to prove to us that she can win by herself. Or they could go the route I really don't want them to go, and that is a DQ. One thing about me is I hate DQ matches. Even when I know a DQ match is going to happen, I absolutely hate DQ matches. And if I could definitely see WWE going the route where it will be a DQ. For sure. And what I think is going to happen is maybe Becky gets mad or something, feel like the ref, because it might be Jessica Corrigan, you never know. She hits Maxxine with the title, then start attacking Maxxine, and then that's when AJ music hits, and AJ helps out Maxxine Dupri, which also, once again, builds the Becky and AJ Lee rivalry. Moving on, we have the champions, the Kabuki Warriors, versus the challengers, Rhiyo, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky, and I 1000% felt like Kabuki Warriors was going to retain, but then the more and more the weeks go on, and I think about it, I feel like they will have Rhiyo, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky win the Women's Tag Team Championships, number 1, for the moment, and number 2, that's what the fans want to see. This is not just another episode. This is the Raw on Netflix 1 year episode. So they're going to try to do a moment. They're going to try to give the fans what they want for once in their life. And they're going to have good storytelling based off of this. I do not think Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, if they win, I don't think they will have a long title reign. We have so many stacked women. We have Charlexa. We have Lash and Nia. And the Kabuki Warriors and Rhea and Io and plenty more women, if you want to think about it like that. And 1000% I feel like they'll be a transitional champion. I feel like if they win, they will not be walking into WrestleMania as champions. They could very well lose it on a random episode of Raw or SmackDown. They could very well lose it at Elimination Chamber. They could very well lose it at the Royal Rumble that's coming up on the 31st of this month. And now moving on to the CM Punk versus Bron Breakker match. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of ideas I have going on to this. Number 1, I don't want to see Bron Breakker win. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I want to see CM Punk retain. I want to see CM Punk continue to hold this title and do whatever they want with him. Simple as that. I feel like CM Punk The first time he won it, he got cashed in on Seth. The second time, I think they need to do better. I think the whole purpose of CM Punk coming back was to win championships. So I feel like you don't just keep giving him this title and keep having him drop it within 3 months. You can't make this his mission to go for championships just to keep dropping it. But you never know. I can definitely see a world where Bron Breakker beats CM Punk. That's just the hard truth. And whether it's shenanigans, it's definitely going to be shenanigans. Either Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Paul Heyman, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to get involved in this match. This match will not end clean. It probably won't even start clean. This match will have shenanigans in it, but I feel like CM Punk will still win. So I am definitely going to root behind CM Punk, and I think CM Punk will find a way to win. Even if it means Roman Reigns returns. Whatever the case may be, something's going to happen, and it's going to go in CM Punk's favor. Mark my words. Now for my prediction for these 3 matches. We're going to start back with the Women's IC Championship. I want Maxxine to win. I feel like if Becky wins, it's just going to be the same old Becky IC title reign she had earlier. And all this is just going to lead up back to AJ Lee versus Becky, where AJ Lee will take off this championship. But I am getting to the point where AJ Lee and Becky Lynch do not need to be for a championship match. Yes, everybody wants AJ Lee to win a championship, including me. But AJ Lee don't need a championship to be a star. And Becky for sure don't need one. So I can very well see a world now where it's just going to be Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for no championship. So I predict Maxxine Dupri walks in and out as champion. For the women's tag team championships, give me Rhea, Ripley, and Io Sky. I am going to go with Rhea and Io Sky winning. That's my prediction, and I want Rhea and Io Sky to win. Yep. For CM Punk and Bron Breakker, this is actually pretty easy for me. This is the easiest out of all of them. I want CM Punk to win, and I predict CM Punk's going to win. I think they're going to build up Bron. Bron's probably going to kill CM Punk in that match. But it's going to end up being CM Punk finding some way to win the match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the expected appearances and the return rumors and everything else. There has been reports that LA Knight is supposed to return during this episode, and I can see that. I can see him making his return, taking out Bronson Reed for taking him out, taking out Logan Paul for taking him out. But eventually, the numbers are going to catch up against LA Knight, because it cannot just be LA Knight and CM Punk versus the whole Vision. That's where I think we see Roman Reigns. So yeah, we got LA Knight, and I think Roman Reigns. Next report is Chad Gable. He's been out for months for a shoulder injury, and I could see it. I don't know where and what will take place for him to show up, but I can see it. Maybe we see 2 Americanos. Maybe. Then, of course, you got to expect the people that's not announced yet, but the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer. We're going to see the Judgment Day, so Liv Morgan. You got to expect Gunther, The New Day, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. I mean, they just won the championship, so maybe they have a celebration promo or whatever the case may be. So, can't forget about them. Ladies and gentlemen, the last one. The one everybody's talking about. Will he show up? Chris Jericho. I personally think Chris Jericho will show up. I think he will show up at the end of Monday Night Raw. Once Roman Reigns, The Vision, LA Knight, maybe Seth Rollins. Everybody get up out the way. They're fighting. They're brawling. Everybody's going. And it's just Bron Breakker and CM Punk at the end. and CM Punk wins, I very well see it being another SummerSlam moment when he won the world title and he holds up that championship, and then Chris Jericho's music plays. WWE's, they're going to play it off like the show's about to go off, and then Chris Jericho music plays. Do not ever let the credit scenes get to you, because trust me, last time that happened, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar showed up. So don't ever trust that. Whether it's Raw, NXT, SmackDown, it doesn't matter. Never trust the end scene. I simply just seeing it being sweet and simple. He's going to come out and he's going to be at the top of the ramp staring down CM Punk like, you're next type. And then that's when the show go off. I don't think he's going to get in the ring. I don't think he's going to attack him. I don't think there's going to be no face-to-face. Just from a distance, letting you know, hey, I'm here. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is my predictions video and everything I think that's going to go down on the Raw on Netflix 1 year anniversary. Let me know in the comments what you think will happen that I didn't mention, or if you disagree with anything I say and you think the rules are going to be reversed. Let me know any of that. And yeah, that's about it. I think Raw on Netflix is going to be really good. The thing that's throwing me off is the Stranger Things, because I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe it's just Stranger Things theme. I don't know, but maybe it's just a Stranger Things logo on the barricades and stuff. But whatever it is, I think it's going to be a good, solid show. I have high expectations, and hopefully we start off 2026 right when it comes to WWE. But yes, make sure you like and subscribe. This I will be posting again very soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.